So just leaving the campsite. Been fairly ginger this morning because there was a lot of mud on the tyres. We're heading off to somewhere on the recommendation of somebody we met in the cafe this morning. It's called Fettercairn. Apparently it's really pretty, so we'll see. The wind has dropped today, so kind of hoping to get the drone up when we get there, but we'll see. But it's a beautiful morning, absolutely beautiful. When we checked the weather forecast, and I looked into quite a bit of detail, we were promised that we were going to get wet. And this is just, we've had bits of rain, but it has only just been bits of rain. But the place when we get up to the top of here, Mount O'Cairn, apparently the views are spectacular. So I'm hoping to perhaps get the drone up when we get there. I've got the phone on charge, the drone is charged, so we'll see. Nice steady day today. We're camping in Jedburgh tonight in the Borders. Well, that's a big pile of gravel. Pointing it out for Eddie behind. Wow, somebody in a hurry. So we had some shenanigans getting onto the camping area because just a tiny bit of a hill, but it was all mud. And what I can report is that Michelin Road 5s are monumentally shit on mud. So there was fun and games and entertainment for the people who were already there camping. Eddie didn't have much more luck on his I forget what tyres he's running. Conti Sport Attacks, I think. They're no better on mud. It's fun watching him struggle with that 180 odd horsepower trying to get it up this. It was just a small bank, grassy bank. All the fun of the fair. We bumped into a couple, Kevin and, oh gosh, I feel terrible now, I can't remember her name. And we had a bit of a chat with them while we had a cup of tea. And we didn't bother with anything to eat last night, we were just tired. So we just ended up in an early night, bed about 9. But it was nice. Slept a reasonably good sleep till about 3 AM. And clearly what's been happening is the people who camp have been feeding the sheep, I think, because at about 3 o'clock this morning we all congregated at the fence and were shouting their faces off as if to say, feed me. So I got out my tent and went over to have a look, and as I approached they went quiet. And they didn't run away, so they were clearly expecting me to feed them. So that was interesting. So I just went and had a shower, made myself a cup of tea, sat in my nice new camping chair, just watched the world go by. It's a beautiful morning, absolutely beautiful. And I think I'm liking camping again. Some things have changed. My inflatable bed goes down now. It can't be a puncture in the bed itself because it's taken too long to go down, so I think it's leaking past the valve, and there's a threaded bit that goes into the valve, so I'm going to put some PTFE tape on that and see if that helps, because the bed itself is really comfortable and it packs down fairly small. Packs down actually smaller than my self-inflating mattress. This looks like a pretty little village. Fettercairn. Now I'm not sure where we're going. Now I can't remember where we're meant to go. Let's have a look. See if it's on the points of interest. It's Mount O'Cairn, wasn't it? As you can see, there's a lot of planning gone into this. No, that's not good. Points of interest, where is it? Where is it? No, back. Attractions. Yeah. Fettercairn Distillery Road. So where was it? To Ben Killy. Alright. Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Let's have a peep. Well, that didn't last long before we got lost. That way, isn't it? I think it's that way, isn't it? Unsuitable for long vehicles. Ah, there. Cairn Mount. Back on track, I think. A lot of guesswork going on here. But it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Bobby. we've been fortunate that, you know, they were the only campsites that were actually available. So we've done ever so well. That's a nice view. Let's look for an overtaking opportunity here. This is the B974. Oh yeah, that's nice. Look at that. And the heather's purple. The lady that we're talking to said it's quite rare that the heather is purple, so that's a rare treat. Grouse, I think. Was that low-flying motorcycles? So this was a good recommendation. How pretty is that? Poles at the side of the road, so I assume they get a lot of snow here. Well, this is a rare treat. There's Eddie steaming up behind me here. He's obviously held back and then properly given it the beans. Oh, what a delight. That's a fair old speed he was doing. A little bit technical because some of the cambers aren't quite it's not that they're not right, they're just not helpful. A couple of adverse ones. Some of the corners, you just have to be wary, that's all. You just got to watch what you're doing. Horse box, middle of nowhere. So if it's for those houses there, why don't they put them next to the houses? Strange.
fantastic.
Wasn't it?
That is good.
That was fun.
When you get to the top of the ladder, it's pulled over and you can see the view behind it.
I know. So there's a parking spot at the top, isn't there?
Yeah.
So I figure we'd go back and have a look.
Really?
Get the drone up. That was amazing.
I thought so. It looks like the valley was.
Yeah. So we get the drone up, you see, for miles.
What did we do?
Shall I go back and go at the top? Yeah, we'll stop at that parking spot at the top. Marvellous. Oh, we're going to run it the other way. Why wouldn't you? When we get to the top, we're going to stop and get the drone up. Take it easy, there was some people in this corner as I came the other way before. A little bit of squirrely stuff as I went over that gravel. Those moments that make you focus. Fire for the cyclist here. Wow, how late did you see him? Christ almighty. Wow. My word. Unbelievably shit. you doing? Well, that was a rare treat.
That was better coming up than going down.
It was. Yeah, that guy in front of me, I thought he was going to hit that cyclist. He just didn't see him.
Really?
He just stood the car in its doors. I thought they were in fluorescent gear.
They're everywhere, there's loads of them as well.
Jesus. And then he's all over the place. I thought, I need past you. Chuffing hell. But look at that.
I know. What a view. What a road. We found some fantastic roads.
It'd be every day. Well, I was
More fences back up there.
yeah. Well, I was experimenting a bit with trail braking. I'm trying
That helps.
to get better with it, but it still doesn't quite sit right. Still scrubbing speed off as I'm leaning in,
Really.
and it's like, oh, I mean, it's fine, but it's just getting used to doing it.
Used to.
Yeah.
But when you do,
Up.
it comes off.
Well, I used to do it. I've done it before, but with the back brake. But now I'm doing it with the front brake, and you can carry loads more speed in.
The main thing is, watched a couple of videos on it, and by gently dragging the front brake, you're actually loading the suspension.
And we're recording. Oh, that's fantastic. What? This is just amazing. And again, something we came upon by chance, which is just delightful. As I said, chatting to the lady in the cafe, she said, oh, you're going to ride this road. And she's not wrong. What a view, what a road, what a day, what a great trip this has been. And when I think really that it was, I was kind of feeling disappointed that we're just coming here. I don't mean that to sound the way it's probably coming across, but you know, we had the Alps planned and all sorts of stuff, and it's, so you think, well, this was second best or even third best because we wanted to go to the Isle of Man, but it's been great. It's been absolutely great. The only thing I think I would change is to maybe stay in the same place for a couple of days or 3 days at a time and do a bit of riding around that area, because it's a good pain in the backside. Well, it's not that much of a pain, but the tent up and down every day. But that hasn't been that much of an issue anyway, because we've had no agenda, we've had nowhere to be in a hurry or anything like that. But this is just splendid. Managed to get the drone up, so I didn't think I was going to get the drone to work. But it's that long since I've used it, I'd forgotten how to connect it to the remote control. I was just about to give up and put it away, and obviously press the power button twice, trying to turn it off, and it connected. It's like, yay! Still got about 10 minutes, but some fantastic scenery. Just amazing. So we've been utterly blessed with the roads that we've ridden on, the weather we've had, the scenery we've seen. That's good. And apparently the place we're going to tonight, the couple we were chatting to last night have been there before, and it has a place to eat and a pub, and the facilities are supposed to be pretty good, so looking forward to that. That was ever so nice. One of the locals pulled over and let us past. How did he know Eddie was a hooligan? So this is our third time riding this road today. Twice in this direction, once the other way. So the only thing to fix really is my airbed. It's it goes down in the night. Now it takes ages to go down, so I don't think there's a puncture in it. What I think it might be is there might be leaking past the threads on the valve, so I'm gonna try with some PTFE tape to sort that out. Bit of a dodgy camber here. Camber runs the wrong way, makes it interesting. I don't know how far it is to Jedburgh from here, to be fair. 150 miles maybe? There's a campsite up here. I'm going to stay here for a bit too. And there's that one in Killing. So I think I'll be happy to go there. They also have touring caravans, so we could do that. And just ride that road back and forward to the Green Valley. In fact, maybe even stay at Killing, ride that road up to the Green Valley, stop there, have a cuppa, ride onwards up through Glencoe to Fort William. I suppose it depends how many miles you want to do a day, really. Oh, we're off. Very smooth, Eddie. Very unruffled, very relaxed and calm style. He's actually very quick. He's riding style. I suppose it looks effortless. The reality there is, of course, there's a lot of effort going in. There, a little bit hot. Tried the trail braking on the way in. Again, experimenting with that. That's something that's reasonably new to me. I was always a fan of, slow press and roll. So slow down here, press on the handlebar, roll in. So I've got all my braking and everything done before I enter the corner. The trail braking, of course, I'm still carrying more speed as I enter the corner than I'm going to take the corner at. So the front brake stays on. Not hard, but I'm just squeezing it. I'm not taking, I'm braking as I come in, but then I'm easing the brake off a little. But I'm still carrying some brake as I go in, like here. And I'm still braking, release the brake now and go. Again, yeah, still braking, see the exit and go. So it just takes a little bit of refinement to balance it. But you can carry more speed into the corner. Yeah, still braking, just gently to this point, still braking, still off, and then away we go. So it's just a different way of approach. It just takes a little bit of fine-tuning of the technique, I think, really. But so you can brake when you've got it tipped over. You just can't brake hard. And the idea being that you're keeping the front suspension loaded. They're also actually technically shortening the wheelbase a tiny bit. So here, set up, braking. So I'm holding just the tiniest amount of brake on until I see the exit point, release the brake, and on we go. So I'm braking on the way in, powered on the way out, which is something I never did before. I always got it all sorted out on the way in. Bit of positive throttle, rode it around the corner, and then accelerated away as I was starting to straighten up. With this technique, I'm actually starting to accelerate before I'm straightened up. So I'm still just learning it. It's while I'm practicing it, it's actually making me slower at the minute because it's a bit of a new technique. It's a bit foreign. Means you can leave the brake a little longer, not longer, later. Got a crud on the road here. There we go. So as I'm leaving here, I'm still further. As I'm straightening up, I'm releasing the brake and accelerating. Not a very good corner for demonstrator, but it does seem to keep the bike very planted. So you've only got, like, if you think about your grip, you have 100 for grip, say. So I'm coming into the corner, when I'm upright, I'm using as much grip as I want, really, much of that 100 for braking. Obviously preloading the suspension, then squeezing. Then as I'm getting closer to the corner, I'm easing the brake off, which allows me some grip for cornering and traction. And then as I stop using that and I'm leaning up, it allows me some for acceleration. I'm replacing the braking with acceleration. Sort of makes sense. When I first read about it, heard about it, watched the videos, I thought, but it does work. So here, braking, still braking, still braking. Ease off here, again here, still braking, still braking, still braking. Ease the brake off and away we go. Again here, still braking. Now normally I'd be done by here, but I'm actually still braking here. Now accelerating. And it does smooth things out. It makes the bike sit nicely. As I say, I'm still experimenting with it, and I'm only doing it where I'm feeling really comfortable. Crap on the road. Bankery, oh wow, Bankery I think they call it, the locals. We're having lunch there. Well, that was an absolute delight. How lovely. And I'll sign out, and I'll see you later. There are the Forth bridges. New Forth Bridge, or in the middle of the old Forth Bridge, the old railway Forth Bridge, the red one. Very pretty. Remember I came over the first one, not long, the one in the middle, not long after it opened with that on a school trip. Came up to Edinburgh. And of course they diverted to go across it just because it was of interest and it was new and it was current. 1960 something, can't remember what. Need to research that. Find out a little bit more so I can tie up the, say how accurate my remembering is. Second exit. a lovely ridge. That's for sure. Beaten track here. Punched into the sat nav to head to where we want to go without using motorways, and this is where we end up. Watch way. Well, this is unexpected. Well, there you go. If we hadn't navigated off the motorway, we wouldn't have seen that. Pretty little place. It's all very swish, isn't it?
Look at that trams, have you? Look at that trams.
No?
That is it, isn't it?
Very nice.
Yeah, it's just good. That's a beautiful one, isn't it?
What the fuck does that mean? Well, that was slightly confusing. Yeah.
I
Go on.
think that call before what you do to it, fantastic. You know those stations, you can go on there and
Yeah, I recognise the big old building outside of it. That's Waverley, isn't it?
I didn't recognise it until I saw that, and I know where that is. I've been in this nice place,
Yeah. Cost some money. We used to have an office here.
didn't you?
Yeah. You can just drink all night here.
Yeah,
There's one bar shuts, another one opens.
yeah.
It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. We're coming out of a vodka bar. I was fucked. That's how I'm going to have to go home. And there's the guy who used to run the office. He went, "No, you just need something to eat. Let's get a pizza." You can't get a pizza at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, you can. It's thrown a wobbly now because this is new. But we can go that way. She's saying turn left, we can't. Do what? there. It's totally freaked the sat nav out. That's alright. Back on track now. This will take us down and then out through Dalkeith, I think. Crossing the dust twice. I love traffic. You ought to sooner use the motorway.